Hi everyone, my name is Brij and currently I'm working as a data analyst with EXL, and it's been like approximately 1.5 years with EXL right now. Before this, I was working as a mechanical engineer in Total Oil, but I found that data was something that I was much more interested. That's why I switched into the data science field. The first challenge that I faced while transitioning was that most of us have is the lack of confidence, whether since it is we are not from the coding background, will it be our cup of tea or will I make it? So it's the self-doubt that starts with, but eventually once you start working with the team, you start working with the codes, you feel that, okay, this is not as difficult as you thought of it, but yes, you can do it as the time passes and you keep practicing on the data and you keep learning new things. So the journey of data science started with my previous company, Total Oil. I was working as a research scientist there. So what I had to do was something where I have to test multiple oil samples and collect different properties and check whether the particular additive is working well or not. And in that journey, I learned that we have to calculate, or we have to do numerous calculations to find the best possible solution, to find the best possible percentage of the additives. And that is where I started utilizing data science. Especially I started with Excel, then eventually I started learning Python. And for the presentation, I started working on some Power BI tool. And that is how my journey started. And when I switched into the EXL, I got my first project into the banking domain. I'm working currently in a banking domain with the fraud analytics team, where I develop some insight from the data and we try to put into the dashboards so that it's easier for the top management to find exactly what they're looking for. Coming to interview process, I was contacted by some third party, and the process was first they wanted to understand like what is my requirement, whether I will be able to deliver in an area, because I was trying to switch my domain. So this was the first interview with the third party itself, and then I was shortlisted from there, and I was asked to talk to some of the company people. And in EXL, I remember the interview was quite friendly. I mean, the people from the EXL were very friendly. The first round was some technical round where I had to go through some technical questions, especially from the Python background. And then second was in the same round, the second question which I was asked was related with SQL. And this was the second round, and third was the managerial round, where after my technical got cleared, I was asked to explain my steps on the basis of certain questions that were put. It was related with the procedural questions or situation-based question or scenario-based question. So it was mostly related with fraud analytics. And once I cleared that, last round was the HR round, and it was just understanding like how I can understand the company ethics and how will I be able to adjust with the new environment and all those things. So yeah, it was like 3 to 4 rounds of interview, but it was a good interview session. So coming to this question, like how Accredian helped me. So this is one of it sounds funny, but I was not looking for any data science institute, but it was 15th of August, I remember, because 17th is my wife's birthday. So I was just sitting there and I just saw a Facebook ad, and it said that if you want to continue a journey in the data science field, be it a coder or non-coder, you can start here. So I joined a class of approximately 1 hour. So they explained how this journey can be beneficial for me and how I can achieve my dreams, what I was trying to work on. So this was a start. And when I started the first class, it was with Sachit. It was very wonderful. Like it was really wonderful session, and eventually there were many more great teachers who were trying to cover their lectures. So initially, like I was told that it is a 6 months program, but due to COVID and all those things, it extended like for 1 year. So I was skeptical whether I'm doing the right thing or not. But the teachers and all the other staff from the inside kept like helping. I started practicing and I started asking my doubts to the teachers. So it was like a family environment where I can go to them with my doubts anytime. So I didn't feel that I'm like studying in some college, but it was like I'm just discussing my problem with some group of my friends. So yes, the quality of education and the quality of teachers that you have is really good. A piece of advice that is very common, and I also got that: be patient. So everything takes time, be it good or bad. It's the end result, but what matters is that you give your 100%. And definitely, any good thing is going to take some time. So you should have some patience. Like I said, our course was for 6 months. It extended up to 1 year. So what I could do was either I could panic or I could start practicing, because I could take this as a leverage. Okay, I have got 6 months extra on a positive side to practice more. So do not lose hope. Eventually, you will land up at some good place. But once you start, you do not quit. You keep practicing, practice until you feel that you are perfect. Nobody's perfect, but still you must get a feeling that okay, if any question is going to come, like you are going to solve it with full confidence. So do not lose hope, even if you are failing at the start. That's something that I've given advice to every beginner. Never lose hope in yourself. Just keep doing